everybody, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you're well. It's Jem here as always. Just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of you. I've got to 600 subscribers, yay! It took me a year to get 100 and it's taken me, my first year it took, my first year was, I got 100 subscribers within the first year, and I've got 500 subscribers in my second year, so it's doing really well. I'm really pleased. It's really lifted my mood, and I'm just feeling really pumped about it all. Unfortunately though, I haven't been working on the channel. I was hoping that I would, but everything is still too much. It's still taking me like 3 hours just to get out of bed. The anxiety is less. Oh, I've got a big spot. The anxiety is a lot less, which is really great. It's still there, but it's taken the edge off, and I'm really pleased about that. But I'm just still stuck in this vicious cycle of inactivity. The longer I leave it to do stuff, the harder it is to do. The harder it is to do makes me more depressed. The more depressed I am, the harder it makes things to do. That's not right. So yeah, it's a vicious cycle, and I'm trying to get out of it at the moment, but I'm struggling, which is why I'm doing my behavioural activation, where I'm gradually increasing my activities and trying to do activities that make my mood lift, make my mood happier. And I've realised that when I'm cooking, my mood is quite high, my mood is quite good, so we're trying to introduce a bit of cooking. I am terrible at cooking, and I don't really do a lot of cooking. I do spaghetti bolognese and risotto and things like that, but I'm not great. I'm not very kind of creative in the kitchen. I can't just whip something up from a few ingredients. And I've always thought I don't enjoy cooking. I've always thought it was something that was boring. But when I was doing my behavioural activation and writing down, you have to write down an activity and what your mood is and what your sense of achievement is. And when I'm cooking, my mood is quite high and my achievement is quite high, so we're trying to introduce that, but we're doing very little. We're adding little tasks and making it what am I trying to say? Ramble. We're trying to gradually increase activities, so starting off with small activities and gradually building up to bigger things, and gradually increasing the amount of activities that I'm doing. So the vlog is going to be happening, but the educational videos still not going to be happening, and I'm really sorry about that. And my views have gone down. Not that it's about that, but my views have gone down. I'm probably going to lose some subscribers, but I need to be focusing on the educational videos when I'm better, and I'm still not better, and I'm still thinking I'm going to have to put off the educational videos. So I don't really know what's going to happen with the channel. As far as I'm going to be here, I'm going to be uploading once a week, but the educational videos are really going to have to be put on the back burner for a while, and I'm really sorry about that, but I just don't have the strength or the ability to focus on that right now. I need to focus on getting better. I need to focus on my activities for my behavioural activation. As for the counselling, that's going well. We've been talking about a lot of stuff that's been triggering me a little bit. Talking about, what were we talking about? My fear of getting old, my fear of dying, my fear of cancer, my cancer phobia. We've been talking about, talked a bit about social media as well, and my sense of being triggered by social media, and how enormous social media feels to me at the moment, how I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around tweeting or doing Facebook posts or even doing Instagram. They're all dead at the moment. They're all dead channels. but I can't seem to get my head around the amount of work it is to do it. I've not even been on my own personal social media. I haven't been posting anything. I haven't posted anything for months. I've just completely avoided it, and just the thought of going on Instagram triggers me. Not because, just because, not because of seeing people doing wonderful things, because I really want my friends and everyone to be doing wonderful things. I want the best for them, but it just reminds me that my life isn't going to plan. I'm 36 now, and I thought by the time I was 36 I'd be married with children, own my own house, and I'm not doing any of those things. My life is good though. I've got many, many wonderful things in my life. I'm not complaining, but it's one of those things that I don't know why social media is becoming such a hard thing to do, but the longer I've left it, the harder it is to get back on it, and I just don't know what to do. That spot is really quite awful. Sorry I'm not wearing makeup, but it's Sunday morning. I'm having a cosy Sunday morning. Still in my pyjamas, as you can tell, and yeah, I'm just rambling on now. So my week has been okay, other than being a little bit triggered during counselling. It's been okay. I've had a couple of days where I felt really overwhelmed again, and it's been okay. My anxiety is a lot less. I've already said that, but my anxiety has been a lot less. The pregabalin is definitely working, and but it's still there. The anxiety is still there, but it's not as intense. But it's still preventing me from doing stuff. And my anxiety around driving, that's got a bit worse. I'm trying to do little journeys now, so popping over to see a friend, or popping to the supermarket, or picking Andy up from work, doing little journeys to build up my confidence. But yeah, everything is making me anxious, although it's not as bad as it was. Just the little things, just getting out of bed, just getting dressed, just doing yoga, everything just feels overwhelming. And the longer I've left things, the harder it is to do them. And I'm just stuck in that vicious cycle. And I'm repeating myself now. But yeah, it's been an okay week. I don't like the word okay, because what does that mean? It just means that I haven't had any meltdowns. I haven't self-harmed. I did self-harm a week or so ago, a couple of times, and that wasn't so great. But I haven't self-harmed this week, which is really great. And there's no urge to at the moment, which is even better. But I say that a lot. But what else? Just getting ready for Christmas. That's making me quite anxious. I've still got presents to buy. I've got my cards to finish making. I've made little crochet snowflakes. I'm putting them on brown card and posting them out to look. I think I've got 26 cards to make still, and I've still got my presents to buy. Got to do the food shop. Got to get the house ready. Got to get the tree up and the decorations up. Yeah, lots to do. And Christmas can be quite stressful, and it can be quite a lonely time. I personally love Christmas. I love being with my family. I love doing the big lunch. Andy and I cooking the big lunch, and I'm looking forward to the day. It's just the build up that can be quite stressful, the kind of presents and all of that. And yeah, just trying to get my head around it all at the moment, because there's a lot to think about. Yeah, just hoping that I'll get everything sorted soon and be able to kind of relax a little bit. But Andy and I have been doing a Christmas film every single day since the 1st of December. We've been watching a mixture of stuff. But today, we offer, because it's Vintage Sunday film choice today, we're watching It's a Wonderful Life, which Andy has never seen. It's black and white, so for Andy it's going to be a struggle because he only really likes films made in the last 10 years, which is why we do Vintage Sundays, to expand his expand his horizons a little bit and make sure that he's watching something quite different. That none of that made sense, but you know what I mean. So so far the build up to Christmas has been great. I've also got a really cool advent calendar which gives me a little product each day. That's a bit boring thing to say. Apologies if this is a bit boring actually, but I'm just trying to give you an update as to everything I've been doing. Anyway, that is me. Apologies that the educational videos are going to be a bit later than expected. I know I said January and I'm still aiming for January, but I'm not sure if it will be the beginning of January or the end of January, and I'm really, really sorry to give you this information. But yeah, anyway, this is going on way too long. Apologies that the educational videos aren't coming out, and apologies if you're expecting them and they're not happening. Apologies if you've subscribed to this channel based on the educational videos and they're not happening, but hopefully these videos that I do, these little vlogs, will give you a better insight into me, and we can all talk together and become a lovely community. For everyone that's in the community now, that comments, that likes, that shares, I love you all. I love you all to bits. I love all of you. This is my 600 subscribers. I love you all to bits. You are making me want to continue with the channel. You're giving me a boost. You're making me feel happy about the channel. You're making me feel secure in what I'm doing, and you're just uplifting. It's been very uplifting to get these 600 subscribers, and I'm really, really happy about it. Anyway, that's enough from me. How are you? How has your week been? We must do our weekly check-ins. How have you been? What have you been doing? Have you been struggling with anything? Have you been facing depression? Have you been facing the cycle of inactivity? Have you been going through any therapy or counselling that you want to talk about? I will talk more about my counselling in another video because I want to kind of tell you what I've been talking about. But yeah, let me know how you are getting on. I love hearing from you guys, and you really make my day. Not that I want anyone to be going through anything bad, but when I get a comment, we can have a conversation, and that makes me feel really happy because we're all kind of sharing our experiences and building this community, which I hope is something that you can all come to when you're feeling rubbish about yourself, or when your mental illness is kind of pushing you to your limits. This has gone on for 15 minutes now. I hope that's okay. If you stay to the end of this, then I love you. If you haven't stayed to the end of this, I still love you. Love ya. Sounded very... Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next week. Have a good week. All the best for your week. Good luck with anything that you've got going on. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. I just hit myself in the face.